What does it mean to solve a quadratic equation, and what do solutions to quadratic equations look like on a graph? Now, I really love this question because it's kind of like a theoretical question, right? We're not actually doing a bunch of math here, but it's actually really good, especially for visual learners, which, if we're looking at something, makes more sense to see kind of what's happening in the action as opposed to just crunching numbers. So, a quadratic equation, remember, is a parabola when we talk about it on a graph, right? It gives us a U shape, whether it's facing up or facing down. A quadratic gives us a U. So when we're solving a quadratic, let's say we have a quadratic on a on a coordinate plane here. This is kind of what it would look like on a graph. Again, just kind of a random one here. When we're solving it, an important thing to remember is we usually use standard form when we're solving a quadratic, right? Which standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Now, okay, what's important about that? Well, remember, we have two sides of the equation, and we can solve things by graphing. We could graph this parabola, which let's say that it looks like this, and then we can graph the other side as well. Well, if we're looking at 0, when we have 0 here, that's actually just the x-axis. Because in this case here, when y equals 0, well, then it's going to be along this horizontal line. So if we're solving this system, if we're finding the things where it's equal on the left side and on the right side here, well, it's really going to be where these two lines that we just created cross. So what do solutions to quadratic equations look like? They're what we call the roots. So it's when, in this case here, the x-intercepts or the roots. So in this case, it looks like it crosses the x-axis here. And so what it means to solve a quadratic equation is we're looking for when the parabola crosses the x-axis.